Want to stop procrastinating? Good. I'm going to share my top 5 tips to beat procrastination, especially if you are a fellow illustrator or creative. We're going to get some work done, so you can stop faffing about watching YouTube videos and we'll do some work, okay? Good. Let's go! So as a companion to this video, I've also made a 2-hour work with me productivity Pomodoro thing. If you've not heard of the Pomodoro method, I will put a thing here so you can click on that video and get some work done with me. So I've used these tips to bust through crippling procrastination. I always just thought I was a really bad procrastinator, and then after suspecting it for quite a while, this year I found out that I have ADHD, but I don't want to talk about that, it's boring. ADHD friends, I see you. Despite the procrastination, I've still managed to, do some things, create a business, 2 businesses, and the other business is the Good Ship illustration. I was going to say go and look at it, but don't do that yet. You'll get distracted. Stay here, stay with me, and then you can go and stalk the Good Ship. So my number 1 tip for beating procrastination is to know what you're working on. I feel like the number 1 reason, for me anyway, if I don't get started on something is because I'm not exactly sure what I should be doing, and I might be thinking it's going to be a lot harder than it's going to be, or I'm just a bit like fuzzy on the details and it seems like a massive effort to figure out what it is you're supposed to be doing. But let me tell you, when you do that and you know you've got crystal clear clarity about what it is you're supposed to be doing, it is so much easier to get started. And it might even be that rather than knowing what you should be doing, just knowing what the very first teeny tiny little step is will get you out of procrastination and overwhelm and into action. Even if it's tiny action, it still counts, and even if it's imperfect action, it still counts. And your action step now is to brain dump everything that's currently swirling around like, do me, I'm really important. But you get all those tasks onto a list. You can pause me, I'll wait here, you do it now. Don't just watch the video and be like, I'm learning. No, get a piece of paper, any paper will do, write down your list. Okay, I'll wait, I'll be here. Are you done? Good, okay. I didn't even look at anything on my phone. I didn't give myself enough time. Step 2 in this process is you are going to circle the big 3. Only 3 things. That's as many things as you need to be worried about in one go. I know you may have more than 3 things to do, but 3 priorities. Like if these 3 things were the only thing you did right now, I want you to choose the things that are going to either be a weight lifted or they're going to make you make some progress on something you're working on. Circle the 3. You can do that. And maybe pause me again. It's fine. I don't mind. Okay, number 3. This is a brilliant tip that I just learned recently and it has helped so much, but I want you to get ready to work as if you're going to the cinema. And that means put your phone on silent, do not disturb, go and have a wee, grab yourself 3 different drinks, maybe some snacks as well, and just get in the mental space that you are going to be undisturbable, you know what I mean? Indistractable? You know what I mean? For the next 2 hours or however long you're going to work for. That is so good because you're going to sit down to work and you're going to know it's work time. I've been for a wee, I've got all my drinks, I don't need to be faffing about getting up and doing things. Yeah, lock yourself in cinema mode. Again, you can pause, go and do those things. We're going to get ready to work because I've got this other video ready for you so we can do a 2-hour working session. It's going to be so good. I would love to know as well, what are you going to be working on? What are your big 3? You can keep it vague if it's secret things, or I don't know what might be secret. But if you're shy or something, you don't have to tell us exactly what you're working on, but just pop in the comments, what are you up to? We'll love to see you, and yeah, you might meet friends in the comments. There's some nice people here. I suppose it's only fair if I tell you what I'm working on. I've been doing these illustrations and animations to go on 20-foot screens for a conference in the new year, and it's been so fun, but also a lot of focused work, and I've had to really put blinkers on, go into cinema mode, and I use this app called Groove. I'll put a link below. It's an invite-only app, but it is free and it's so good. And you do 50-minute co-working sessions with people. At the start, you go on video and you're like, I'm gonna work on these things, and everyone does that, and then you switch your camera off, you go away, you work on the stuff, you come back, and then you check in and you're like, I did everything on my list, or I was distracted the whole time. It's so nice, and you meet really lovely people on there too, so grab that link while you're here. Okay, a quick explanation of how the Pomodoro Technique works. Basically, it's in chunks of 25 minutes, so you do a 25-minute work chunk, and then you do a 5-minute break, a 25-minute work chunk, another 5-minute break, and I think it's like after 2 hours you have a break. I'll look that up so that I'm not lying to you. But that's the technique that I use in the Work With Me video. It's very effective. It's got me through a million terrible deadlines. So I highly recommend that. Let me know how you get on. Number 5, was I saying numbers? This is number 5 anyway. So other things that I found really helpful, like life-saving helpful, noise cancelling headphones. These are so good. You put them on, you can't hear anything, and if I listen to music, I just end up singing along and writing the words in my illustration. So I listen to, it's like white noise, it's focus at will, it's called. It's a paid thing, the one I use, but you could use any. Like lo-fi music is good, white noise is good. Just something like humming in the background really stops my brain from faffing about. I also have a visual timer. This is really good, especially for the break times, or if I'm doing like 25-minute chunks of work. Even when I'm using the Groove app, I put it on here as well, because then I can just quickly, at a glance, look, you can see how much time's left and the green bit gets smaller. At home I have one with a cat flying on a rainbow and the rainbow gets smaller. That one's more fun, but this is my professional one. Okay, so that's everything. You've probably heard it all before, and I know I've watched and read a million productivity things, but the one thing that's really helped the most, and it's really painful and boring, is just getting into action and doing the work. So yeah, like I said, I've got this other video that might be really helpful. Come and work with me. It'd be lovely to see you in there. 2 hours, it's gonna be good. Goodbye, have fun. Please like and subscribe and do all of the YouTube things, and I'll see you next time. Bye.